Karrion Kross' journey in WWE has been a roller coaster of high expectations, controversial creative decisions, and sudden turns. Once seen as one of the most dominant rising stars in the company, his exit from WWE came as a surprise to many fans. Now, in an exclusive interview, a WWE Hall of Famer has shed light on what they believe is the real reason behind Kross' departure. Speaking candidly. The Hall of Famer revealed that while on-screen storylines often drive public perception, behind-the-scenes realities can be very different. According to them, Kross' exit was less about his talent and more about the creative direction WWE was heading in at the time. Greater than Karrion had all the tools: the look, the presence, the in-ring ability, and one of the most unique entrances in wrestling. But if creative can't figure out how to consistently present you, it's going to hurt your momentum, the legend explained. In his case, I think the real reason he left is because the company just didn't have a clear plan for him, and he didn't want to just sit around waiting for one. Kross first made waves in NXT alongside Scarlett, his manager and real-life wife, where their dark cinematic presentation quickly captivated fans. Within months, he captured the NXT Championship and appeared to be on the fast track to superstardom. However, his 2021 main roster call-up was met with criticism after his dramatic entrance was stripped away. Scarlett was removed from his act, and his gear was radically altered. Many fans felt that these changes undermined his mystique, and his early losses to established stars damaged his credibility. The Hall of Famer noted that such creative missteps often lead to tension between talent and management, greater than when you've built something special and proven it works in NXT. Then you come to the main roster and they change everything. It's frustrating. Some guys roll with it, others fight for their vision. I think Karrion was in that second group. Behind the scenes. Sources indicated that Kross had conversations with WWE officials about restoring elements of his original presentation. But those discussions reportedly didn't lead to long-term changes. The Hall of Famer suggested that Kross ultimately decided to bet on himself rather than stay in a position where he felt underutilized. Greater than. The guy's not afraid to walk away and make his own opportunities. That takes guts. WWE is the biggest stage, but it's not the only stage. Following his release, Kross quickly returned to the independent circuit, where he and Scarlett resumed their signature entrance and creative style. He also made appearances in other major promotions, proving that his appeal remains strong outside of WWE's framework. The Hall of Famer also hinted that Kross' departure may not be permanent, leaving the door open for a potential return in the future. Wrestling is all about timing. Sometimes you leave to find yourself and come back stronger. If the stars align, I wouldn't be shocked to see him in WWE again. But it has to be on terms that allow him to be Karrion Kross, not some watered-down version. Kross case highlights the ongoing conversation among wrestling fans about WWE's creative process, especially when it comes to transitioning stars from NXT to the main roster. While his exit may have been disappointing for supporters, it also reinforces the idea that wrestlers have more avenues than ever to showcase their craft. For now. Karrion Kross continues to build his legacy outside WWE, proving that his career is far from over. Whether he eventually returns to the company or forges an entirely new path, one thing is certain: his story is still being written.